What's up, guys? I'm super excited for you to try my at-home workout today. All you're gonna need is a towel or a sweater, a set of stairs or a couch, and a water bottle. This workout is designed to do in either your bedroom or your living room, basically any small space. So I'll catch you guys on the mat.
All right, so you're gonna walk it out. This is gonna get your shoulders activated. And then you're gonna bring your leg up into a lizard pose. Start doing a twist with that shoulder, looking up into the sky. What this is doing is it's opening up your spine, activating your core, and even working in your hips a little bit. So this is a great dynamic workout. Anything that is involving your upper body and your lower body and throwing in a twist is great for snowboarding and skiing. You know, we're not just using one muscle, one tendon. There's all sorts of different things that happen when you're doing a run. Nice, guys. So we're gonna do 4 full reps of this. A rep being 1 push-up and 3 twists per side. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but my face is getting red. I'm sweating. This may look easy, it may just look like body weight, but it definitely gets the body going. All right. Off comes the sweater. The nice thing, this next exercise, you want to use a towel or a sweater anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves into a split squat position. And what we're going to do is we're going to load up the front leg with our body weight. That's going to create some strength in our leg. And we're going to, as we go down, we're going to drop our shoulders. And as we go up, we're going to press our shoulders upward. Now, what I really like about this exercise is we're strengthening our legs with our body weight, or at least getting some blood moving to those areas which we would have used skiing or snowboarding. We're working on our balance. Splitting our legs all of a sudden creates a balance issue. We're trying to stay on one plane versus 2. And then the shoulder press above the head. In skiing and snowboarding, we don't spend a lot of time with our hands above our head, and it's important that we get blood circulation and keep those muscles activated outside of the ski hill. So a little press goes a long way. Nice work, guys. So for this next exercise, we're going to get down onto the ground and we're going to get into a plank position. And what we're going to do is we're going to tap our shoulders and lift our toes. Now, what we want to be focusing on during this is keeping our shoulders and our hips square. You don't want any twisting, you don't want any rounding in the back. You want to have your core engaged. Pretend you have a zipper from your belly button up to your rib cage. Lock in that core, and that should make it easier to lift each part of your body off the ground. Now, what this is doing is this is creating cross strength. So by lifting your leg, you're creating strength in your opposite shoulder and core. By lifting an arm, you're creating strength in your opposite glute and hip. So, next exercise, very classic ski and snowboard training. Box jumps, stair jumps. I don't know if you have a cooler at home, what you're going to be jumping on. Jumping onto a pillow. It really doesn't matter. What the focus of this is explosion and cleanliness of your jump. It's really important when doing box jumps not to get messy. If you watch me here, you go down and up in one clean movement. Try not to turn it into slower, messy, flailing the arms, rolling down the windows, whatever you want to call it. These bad habits that we sometimes have when we're hitting jumps or jumping onto rails, we can eliminate in the gym by getting in 10 reps or 8 reps, whatever you want to do, of nice, clean, solid jumping. right, so back into our first exercise again, which is a bear crawl down into a push-up. Then we jump into a lizard pose and perform 3 twists per side. Like we talked about before, this is a full body activation strength exercise. You're working your shoulders, you're working your core, you're working your hips. You can see I'm sweating, there's veins popping out my neck. This is not something easy to do, but it doesn't require any equipment. And in my opinion, it's one of the best full body activations before or after you're going on the hill. So we're aiming to do 4 reps of this. So that means 4 push-ups, 4 bear crawls, and then on top of that, 3 twists per side every time you go down. So when we were talking before, anything that gets your shoulders activated, in my opinion, is really good for skiing or snowboarding. We don't spend a lot of time with our hands above our heads, and especially for ski touring. There's a lot of us that are trying to get into the backcountry, do a little bit more adventuring, and holding ski poles for 4 hours, that gets to be pretty tiring. Well, I hope your shoulders are burning and you're starting to get a small sweat by this point. Let's get back into a split squat stance and start lunging down and pressing up. Now what you're wanting to do is you're going to have a towel or a sweater. You're going to want to create tension on the towel or sweater. What that's going to do is it's going to start to activate your shoulders. And you can put as much or as little tension on there as you want. The more tension you put, the more of a burn you'll feel in your shoulders. Now, if you're having problems balancing, if you're falling from side to side, that probably means that you need to engage your core a little bit more. With our hands above our head, our feet split across, it's really up to our core to bring everything in together. So you want to have it really tight. I used this analogy before. Pretend there's a zipper from your belly button to your rib cage and just zip that thing up. It's not going to feel fun. It's not going to feel comfortable. It's going to feel like you're flexing your abs for that girl or boy that you like at the beach. Alright guys, let's make our way back down to the ground, get into a plank position. Now although this isn't one of the fancier exercises that we do, in my opinion this is one of the best maintenance ones. It's not going to create any residual soreness. You are not going to be sore from doing this one. But the benefits that you're going to give your body, shoulders, core, balance, lower and upper body separation. Such a good maintenance exercise that if you can 5 minutes, you should be able to squeeze this thing in before or after a day on snow. And after a full season, you will feel the benefits of doing this. Keep it up, guys. It's looking really good. Sweet, guys. So by this point, you should be feeling pretty comfortable with jumping onto something or dropping off of something, especially living in Whistler or wherever you are. We're all skiers, we're all snowboarders, we're all actives. So let's try and add some variations to this bad boy. What are some things you can do? Well, if you're at the gym, you have these little half spiky ball things that you can create a challenge off of. You can also use half of a foam roller to land on. A pillow works really good. Even just wearing your snowboard or ski boots. If you're wearing them when you're jumping on the snow, why not do it You can add a foam roller, you can jump off of a pillow, you can land on a pillow, but you're just going to want to create challenges so you can practice clean, styly jumping in an environment where that's your only focus. Alright guys, we're into our final sets here. If you guys are feeling anything like me, you're out of breath, you're sweating a little bit, but I promise you, everything we're doing right now is not going to make you sore. It's going to make you feel better tomorrow. You're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to feel strong. And better yet, you're going to be able to get those 100 days on the hill. So don't be thinking speed, be thinking accuracy when you see these exercises. This is your guys' first time doing it. This is my 100th time doing it. So go slow, be accurate, do it with purpose. In my opinion, it's better to do something 5,000 times properly than 10,000 times messy. So this is a good shot where you can see that we're activating the hip, hamstring, calf, core. My facial expression says it all. I'm hurting. If you guys are starting to sweat, that's awesome. And what this is going to do is this is going to get blood circulating around the whole body. It's going to clear out any lactic acid you might have. It's going to get blood to muscles that might have been asleep all day. We are on the home stretch, guys. Let's jump back into a split squat. You're going to create tension on that towel or sweater with your shoulders. The more tension, the harder it's going to be. The less tension, the easier. But all in all, again, guys, we're getting blood to all of the parts of the body that we're using. We're not loading the body, so no residual soreness the next day. Stay focused. Focus on doing a good, proper job instead of a quick, messy job on these ones. If you're feeling it, take a break. If there's a part of your body that's tight, take this time to stretch it out. We're here to help you get 100 days on snow, provide you with the tools, but you are the one that needs to listen to your body. Only a few more minutes of watching this ginger roll around on the floor, I promise you guys. Let's get back down there. Let's get in a plank position. I don't know how everybody's feeling, but if you just want to plank it out at this point, feel free. If you've still got some energy, start lifting those limbs. If you want to give yourself a challenge, throw in a different pattern, go right hand, right foot, left foot. The next round, go left hand, right foot, right hand. The whole point of these exercises is to be unique, to be creative, to test your body as it would be tested, like it's on the ski hill. No one run is going to be the same as the next. There's too many variables on the hill, and that's what we're trying to create in the gym. Box jumps and box drops. As I'm sure you guys can imagine, when you're spending a day in the park, you're actually not doing a lot of jumping in a run. You think about it, maybe a jump off a jump, a box or a rail, maybe 2 or more of those. So you're only getting 4 or 5 hits a lap. Over a full day, that's only 20 hits. And you've got so many other things to focus on: speed, bumps, ice, other people in the park. Are the rails sticky? How big are the jumps? Am I going to case the landing? So eliminating those factors and being able to work on style and balance is something that you can do with box jumps and box drops.